Hello everyone, hi, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing just fine. Off late on my YouTube channel and in some of the people who contacted me, there has been people have been asking me about the concept of open work permit and bridge open work permit. So let me first give you an idea about what is a work permit. So work permit allows you to work in Canada. It's an authorization for you to work in Canada. Now there are two types of work permit. One is a closed work permit and another is a open work permit. Now closed work permit is for a specific employer and it can be for a specific location. Like for example, when I came to Canada, work permit was for my employer and a city in Ontario. So if I want to change any of these, right? If I want to change my employer or if I want to change my city of work, I had to apply for a change of conditions or an amendment of the work permit. So that's the concept of closed work permit, where your mobility is closed and you cannot switch employers, you cannot switch cities so easily. Now, the second extreme is then open work permit. An open work permit is a work authorization for you to work in Canada. It's given to you for a particular period of time, and that's the only condition basically. Your employer, your city of location, your city of work, your location is pretty much open. You can work anywhere. But an open work permit is not available to all of us, right? There are very specific conditions in which an open work permit is given by Ircc. So if you look at this screenshot here, this is a short synopsis of who may be eligible for an open work permit. So the important thing is may. So if you belong to any of these categories, you may be eligible for an open work permit. So like if you are an international student, if you are a student who is not able to meet his studies, you have a employer specific or a closed work permit, but you're facing some kind of risk or abuse there. And the fourth point here is applied for permanent residence in Canada. So if you have already applied for your permanent residence in Canada, you can opt for an open work permit, even though at the time of application you were on a closed work permit. So this is what is in normal terms called the bridge open work permit, okay, or BWOP. Now, what do you mean by application of permanent residence in Canada? If you have just created your Ircc profile, are you eligible? No. If you have received ITA, no. So the only time you are eligible for this open work permit based on your PR application is when you have received the AOR or the acknowledgement of receipt. So once you have received that acknowledgement of receipt, you can apply for a bridge open work permit or an open work permit, which will allow you to switch cities, switch employers till the decision on your PR application is made. But the most important part is if for any reason your PR application is rejected, then the open work permit will also lapse. If your PR application takes around 6 months to process, your bridge open work permit is only valid till 6 months. If for any reason after 6 months your PR application is rejected, your open work permit is also rejected. Okay, so then you fall out of status. And apart from that, there are a few other categories here, if you see, in which people are eligible for open work permit, mostly spouse of people who are already working here or are students here and things like that. So these are the basic eligibility criteria. Then depending on individual cases, there are additional conditions. Like for example, I said here it just says apply for permanent residence in Canada, but the conditions are that you should also have received your AOR. Okay, so this is the main difference between open work permit and a closed work permit and the concept of bridge open work permit. If you receive your AOR in that AOR, you will have a line like this. If you see here, you will have a section of this which will clearly specify that you are eligible for a bridge open work permit and the conditions related to that. Okay, so that's it from my side on this video. I just wanted to address this question on open work permit and closed work permit. There seems to be a few people have asked me that question, and this is honestly my personal opinion in that, from whatever I could gather. So if you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Leave me a comment and I will get back to you. And all the best for everybody's application, and I hope you hear the good news soon. And for people who already have the good news, congratulations once again. Thank you for listening and see you in the next one. Thank you.